Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn types of nouns. In the previous standard, we have learnt about it, but we will revise it again. Okay, so let's start. First, we will see what are nouns. Nouns are everywhere. Nouns are words that name animate and inanimate objects. Nouns also name ideas, qualities, feelings, and conditions. So, we will see types of nouns here. See, first one, common nouns, proper nouns, concrete nouns, abstract nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, singular, plural, collective nouns, compound nouns, gender and gerunds. So, a name may belongs to more than one group also. Okay. First, see a common noun. A common noun is the word that names a class of person, animal, place, or thing. For example, the zebra strayed away from its herd. Second one, see a collective noun. A collective noun is the word that names a group of people, animals, places, or things. For example, the zebra strayed away from its herd. So here see zebra is common noun and herd is collective noun. Okay. Next one, a concrete noun. A concrete noun is the word that names a thing that can be seen, touched, smelled, heard, or tasted. Tasted means we can, feel it. For example, see, sitting in my balcony, I enjoyed the view of the mountains. Here, see, balcony and mountains are concrete nouns. Next one, an abstract noun. An abstract noun is the word that names a quality, feelings, ideas, or condition of someone or something that cannot be touched. An abstract noun is uncountable, means we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it. Okay. For example, see, he is a man of wisdom. So, wisdom is abstract noun. Next one, a countable noun. Here, a countable noun has singular and plural forms and can be written with a number. We know about it, yes. An uncountable noun is a mass noun. It cannot be written with a number before it. See, for example, a bar of chocolate is all I need to feel energetic. Here, bar is countable noun and chocolate is uncountable noun. Next one, a compound noun. A compound noun is made up of two or more nouns combined to form a singular noun. See, for example, we will go for shopping on the weekend. Here, weekend is compound noun. Okay. Next, common nouns can be classified into four genders. We know about it, yes. Masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender, and neutral gender. These four are genders. Okay. See, for example, men are to women as bulls are to cows. Here, see, men are masculine gender, women are feminine gender, bulls are masculine gender, and cows are feminine gender. Words that are of common gender do not indicate if a noun is male or female. Here, see, agent is common noun, child is common noun, baker is also common noun. This means, okay. Words that are of a neuter gender name objects and abstract noun. For example, hospital, water, trees, etc. Next one, the gender of a word affects other words in a sentence. For example, the cow licked her calf. Her cow is feminine gender, okay. A proper noun is a special name given to someone, something, or some places. For example, Is that the Periwinkle English Grammar and Composition Workbook? So here see Periwinkle English Grammar and Composition. It is name of a workbook. So it is proper noun. Using abstract common nouns in descriptions make your sentences clear and vivid. Using proper nouns in your descriptions make information more specific. A gerund is a noun made from a verb by adding ing. It is very simple, yes or no? A gerund can be the subject or object of the verb in a sentence. For example, see, hunting is banned in India. See, hunt and is for hunt, verb. For hunt is a verb and ing is used. Okay, so we can understand it is gerund. Nouns also name activities. If you can write a determiner before a word, then it's a noun. For example, see, the dance was mesmerizing. Here, the is determiner and dance is activity. Some words function as nouns and verbs. Which words see? For example, we'll see, can you bank on a lazy friend to wake you up in the morning? Here, bank is the verb. Next one, same word is given. The bank near my house was looted in broad daylight last week. Here, bank is a noun. I hope you understood this. Thank you.